Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Or, if you're new here, you've never seen my face before, welcome. My name is Crystal, and this is just the intro to what I will be doing. From now until whenever I finish, I'm hoping this video is complete and posted by Wednesday, because I will tell you why. So, I have talked about this a few times, but I think I'm going to go into more depth and explain what exactly I'm doing. But basically, today I'm going to start the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy reading marathon into the Summer I Turned Pretty show watching marathon, because next week I am going to New York, and this only makes sense in my brain, probably, but I'm going to be seeing my favorite musical, Hadestown, and To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Growing up was one of my favorite trilogies, and I like the movies. I still feel like it should have been a show, but regardless, what is important from that bit is that Jordan Fisher is in the new cast of Hadestown, and I have yet to see Jordan Fisher on Broadway. I love that man. I planned to see him in Dear Evan Hansen before the shutdown, the lockdown, the COVID, right? But obviously we know what happened, so I did not get to see him. I knew he was in Sweeney Todd, but I did not realize that his time at Sweeney Todd was ending right before I went to go see Sweeney Todd. Now, Solea is leaving Hadestown, and her replacement is Lola Tung, who plays the main character in the Summer I Turned Pretty show. And so my brain is like, the Jenny Han cinematic universe is going to be in Hadestown. I must watch both. And anyways, I have been meaning to read this since I read To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So that was, Jesus, when I was in high school, which was quite some time ago. So these books have been on my radar. I've just been meaning to read them. And especially now that the show has been going on, and just, I want to watch the show, so I need to read the books. That's just how my brain works. And I need to do all of this before I see Hadestown next Wednesday, because I want to. But it's also going to be cool to be like, oh, there's two people from Jenny Han's universe right here in front of me performing. I really want to see Jordan, because I have tried so many times. I need to see that man. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy over the next few days, and then I'm going to start watching the show. I don't know how long that's going to take me, because I don't know how many episodes there are or how long the episodes are, but I believe all three books are under 300 pages each, so it shouldn't be too much of a challenge, and they're young adult books, so they should hopefully be a bit easier to read and comprehend, and they're not fantasy, so there's not much world building, and hopefully I fly through them. But I will be vlogging this experience. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, this is going to be my first reading vlog on this channel. I am going to see how it feels to be making this video, how the result of this video comes out. If I enjoy it, I may vlog some more. If I don't enjoy it, I don't think I'm going to be vlogging reading on my channel. If I don't like it, I may give it like another try or two, but yeah. So this is as much for you as it is for me, or it is for us. What? Come read the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy with me. I will update when things happen, when things don't happen, how I'm feeling, and yeah, let's get started. Hello, it is 2:59. I am officially going to start the Summer I Turned Pretty. I have my Starburst sparkling ice. Don't look around me. And we're just gonna get started on reading. I don't know how I feel about her being called Belly. Do I even know what her name is? I don't even know. Can I just say, I added this book to my want to read list on November 25, 2012. So it's been over 10 years since I added this book to my to read list, and I'm just getting to it. I was a teenager when I put this on my to read list, so this is definitely going to be an experience. Yeah. Hello. It is day 2 of trying to read The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, and it is proving to be quite difficult. I just feel like this book is no longer for me. I have graduated high school. I am way, way, way past where these kids are at. The oldest kid is literally 18 years old, and I have not seen 18 in very long time. So it's proving to be very difficult. I made it to page 52. I don't even remember much of what happened. I guess she's like bouncing back and forth through the ages. So she's like age 10, age 6 and 1. 6 is even more so not where I'm at, you know, but I'm gonna continue on because I'm just gonna do it. I just wish this was a book I picked up 12 years ago. I wish I picked it up then, because I feel like I would have flown through it, would have been on book 2 by now. I literally read like 2 chapters yesterday and then went to sleep and then didn't pick it up until like 11 p.m. and then I only got to page 52. So it's a little bit hard, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try my best, and we'll see what happens. I might enjoy it, who knows? I don't know, because I'm only 52 pages in, and I'm already telling you guys that it's proving to be difficult because I am old, and this book is just too young for me right now. So we'll see if the story moves me, if it brings me anywhere, and I'm gonna keep trying. So I'm gonna try a little bit right now. I'm just a bit confused. Her best friend Taylor acknowledges, you've been like obsessed with Conrad for as long as I've known you. You wouldn't even talk to any of the guys at school last year, and yet she's making it her personal mission to get Conrad to be interested in her. That doesn't seem very friendly, but okay. I am convinced that these girls are not friends. Belly just said, God, what'd she say? Taylor, on the other hand, I guess she thought it. She said, Taylor, on the other hand, was pasty and bright like biscuit dough. Hello, I'm back again. Day 3, reading this book. I feel like I should have finished on day 1, but I fell asleep for 4 anyways. I was honestly contemplating whether or not her name was actually Belly. Like, I thought it was some nickname that the guys gave her, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, they must have mentioned her name somewhere. No, 111, page 111 is when I learned what her actual name is, I think. I have no recollection of ever hearing her actual name. Her name is Isabel. I had no idea. I was like, okay, her mom actually named her Belly. Like, that's her name, but it's not. She just said, or thought, I guess, standing next to him, I felt like Thumbelina, little and precious. And I feel like nobody I know knows Thumbelina anymore, or at all. But wait, hold on. Zach? Yeah. Do you know who Thumbelina is? No. See? Okay. Wow. A blast from the past, if you will. I was over here like, wow, they like Dr. Pepper. Wow, they're talking about Thumbelina. And then She thinks Sean was a drama geek, but so what? Yep. What does that mean? What's wrong with that? And then Taylor snickered when I showed it to her. She said only Sean Kirkpatrick would notice the color of my eyes when the rest of the guys were too busy looking at my chest. They're talking about this like it's a bad thing. I don't see anything bad, but okay. My audible gasp because we are getting a love declaration, I think. I started tearing up with the whole mom reveal. It was really cute. And it was cute how her and Jeremiah slept together. Just slept and cried themselves to sleep. Hello. I have been basically planted on this couch since I woke up, and I finished The Summer I Turned Pretty. I forgot what it was called. My friend texted me, how'd you forget you just finished? I don't know. And why don't you have headphones on? Anyways, thoughts. I enjoyed it. I feel like, again, I'm no longer the target audience for this. Maybe if I had read it 12 years ago when I added it to my Goodreads want to read list, but I did not. And I was telling my boyfriend, I feel like the reason why the other trilogy, To All the Boys trilogy, I still, again, hold in high regard is because I made that connection with it when I related to it. There were just so many issues that Belly was having that I was just like I don't see the issue here, you know, but I don't know, other than that, it was like a cute little read. Say hello. Oh, there's something on your face. It looks like a booger. Wait, is that a booger? Is that a booger? I'm on chapter 4. And it's so sad. Why didn't they keep the tradition going? Did they even try? I guess I won't find out that until later on, hopefully. But, oh, that sucks. I am on the second book of the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. I got a little bit more than halfway last night. I was like determined to get more than halfway so that I could finish today and then start the third book, because I need to start watching the show, because I think there are 16 episodes and I have like 3 days left. So I am gonna just read all day, and yeah. I did start the audiobook yesterday, but they were talking too slow for me, so I decided to just read because I was reading faster than the audio. And I know you could change the speed, but I just decided to read. And today I started I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, the audiobook, because I've been curious to read it, and so I'm gonna listen to it. And I got I think I got to like chapter 3. All right, I'll update with any reading tidbits. Bye. Can we just like... Wow. Hello. It is I can't read that. 6:12. I don't know. And I just finished It's Not Summer Without You, and I was rooting for Jeremiah. It reminds me of To All the Boys. Like, I was rooting for John Ambrose McLaren, but I still like Peter. Obviously, like, You know, he was perfect. They were perfect for each other, whatever, right? But like, John Ambrose McLaren was just so cute. And Jeremiah is just so cute. Oh God, what is that show called? My Life with the... She looks so scary. My Life with the Walter Boys, is that what it's called? And how everyone was like rooting for the, what's his name, the broody brother, but I was like, oh, I think his name is Alex. He's such a cutie, so adorable. I feel like I just love the adorable, like, cutie boys. Yeah, that's who I'm rooting for. And now her and Jeremiah have been together for 2 years. Okay, not now, in the next book. Yes, I read the little excerpt. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. Obviously, like, I wish, I mean, it'll come up in the third book, I'm assuming. There must be some drama. It can't just be like this lovey-dovey, no drama book. But I just want, not that I want Conrad and Belly together, but I want him to just, like, tell her the truth. I keep looking at Luna. Hi. I just want him to finally, like, speak his truth. Like, what is holding him back? Is it that he wants his brother to be happy? Honestly, it doesn't seem like that. I feel like at some point you need to, like, put yourself first and, like, lay it all out on the table, and just whatever happens, happens, you know? I'm also just thinking about how I said, like, I love the, like, cutie, like, the cutie boys, and I'm just thinking about my boyfriend because he's a cutie boy. But yeah, so I finished It's Not Summer Without You. I'm about to start, what is this third book called? Always Have Summer. That's what the third book is called. I had to look it up and also update my Goodreads. So I gave It's Not Summer Without You, I still gave it 3 stars. I would say, like, the first book was like a solid, like, 3 stars. I want to say the second book was, like, closer to, like, a 3.5, 3.75. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm gonna, like, sit on it a little bit, but it was definitely better than the first book. I feel like the summer house aspect of the first book, I feel like that's such an interesting thing. Like, do people actually do this? I don't know, I'm poor. I love that concept. It sounds freaking fun, just like going to a summer house every year and just hanging out with the same people every summer, and just like having this community of people that come from all over the place, like who knows where, and just for the summer, like, these are your people, this is your community, you know? That sounds like so fun. My only thing is that I am no longer the target audience for that book, and if I had read it 12 years ago, then this book would have been like everything to me. I would have been so into this love triangle quadruple. First, okay, why is every boy in her life, why are they all C names? That's what I want to know. There's Conrad, Corey, Cameron. Like, are there no other names in this world? But Jeremiah is different. He's a J name. I also really enjoyed, like, the family. That was my favorite part, is just, like, the family, like, banter, the togetherness. They're just spending quality time together. And so with the second book, I felt like we saw the relationships between them a lot more, especially with Susanna dying. Tears. Oh my god. When Laurel came to the beach, the summer house, and, like, oh god, that scene with Belly and her mom slapping her, I started crying. That was crazy. Like, I was crying for a good, like, 20 minutes, whatever, from that to them saving the house and Laurel talking to their Mr. Fisher, and just that whole time I was just tearing up. But, like, the family aspect is really nice to me. I love my family. I'm really close to my family, so, like, I don't know, it's just nice to see this. It's like different from a lot of the books I read because obviously they're like fantasy or they're like romance, so you don't really see like a familial aspect, and I love seeing that. So when there is that in a book, I'm just like, oh, like I love that, you know. But yeah, I was reading, I was enjoying my time. It's definitely like a 3.5, 3.75. I'm gonna ruminate on that and see what I... Oh, she looks so cute. Look at the little eyebrows. Hi. I'm gonna let her sleep. But anyways, also Beast is over there. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I am going to start the third book today. Obviously, I'm not gonna finish. But yeah, so I finished the second book. I enjoyed my time reading it, but I'm gonna start the third after I do my reading journal a little bit. Okay. We have this tortilla blanket, and Zach put it under the bed. And he looks so mad. She's just snuggled up in there. Now she's all the way in the blanket. Oh my god, what is this angle? I am so tired. It's only 11 and I am about to like knock out. But I thought I'd read a little bit of We'll Always Have Summer. And look, the cover is purple. I think this one, oh god, hit my head so in the face. I think this cover is my favorite because it's purple. I'm on the last book of the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. And hopefully I finish it before I leave for New York, which is tomorrow at 8 p.m. because I want to start Bride by Ali Hazelwood, and that's the book I'm going to bring to New York. I might bring 2 books. I don't know yet, but yay, hope I finish this before. If not, I'll bring this and Bride, but okay, I'll see you if I have any updates, or if I just go to sleep, I'll see you tomorrow. Remember when I said I was rooting for Jeremiah? And then he went to Cabo and just ruined everything? Do you remember that? Because I do. And now I feel betrayed. Betrayed. I don't know why, but like I genuinely feel like crying. Like he had been in love with Billy for so long, and he finally gets her, and they have one small week-long breakup, and now he's in Cabo fornicating with somebody else, and it didn't mean anything to him. I feel like because they're older now, Belly's issues are not so small to me. Like her being like, it may not have meant anything to you, but it means something to me. Like, I totally get it. I feel like my heart broke too. I was rooting for Jeremiah since book 1, and now I'm like, what did you do? You're an idiot. I don't even care that they were on a break, but I'm upset. I'm disappointed in him. And I am surprised. I'm reading on my lunch break, and she was like, how can I trust you? And he was like, you can marry me. Absolutely not. No words. Absolutely none. I can't. I'm done. I failed. I failed my The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy readathon and marathon. Summer I Turned Pretty I read from February 15 through February 17, and It's Not Summer Without You I read from February 17 to February 18. And then I started We'll Always Have Summer on February 18. Now, my mistake was taking so long to read it. I think I feel like if I had finished The Summer I Turned Pretty in like a day and a half, I would have been like on the right track. But the thing was, on February 19th, that was the day I left to go to New York. Obviously, I'm going to spend as much time with my boyfriend as possible because I wasn't going to see him for 5 days. And I did not put that into account when I was planning my little challenge. But also, they're like such short books. I definitely could have finished in a day or a day and a half, but I take lots of naps, and so I did not end up finishing my challenge. I did not end up watching the show. Obviously, I'm still gonna finish the book. I brought it to New York, did not read and at all, which I am so sad because I had previously read every day since January 5th. So January 5th through February 19th, I read every single day, and then I went on my trip and I just did not read. And it was so sad because I had like some free time, but it's also like, I don't know, I was in New York and whatever. Maybe I'll continue vlogging me reading the last book and watching the show and just do like a part 2 of me finishing that little challenge I had for myself. But as a treat to you for me not finishing the challenge, I will insert a video I took of Lola and Jordan during their bows, because you're not supposed to be on your phone during a Broadway performance. I'm so sorry. I really was so excited for this video, and then I just ended up completely falling off, which it's hard when you're on vacation. Like, I didn't go with my boyfriend. I feel like if I went with Zach, it would have been fine because we both would have been reading on the trip. I don't know. I didn't read. I chose not to read. I didn't read, and so now we're here. But yes, so here's a video of Jordan and Lola. I'm hoping to finish this challenge soon because I do still want to finish We'll Always Have Summer, because I do remember ending it in a spot where I was like, don't you dare. But yes, yeah, I'm kind of sad about this video. I was really hoping it would turn out differently. Like Hadestown. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed what I did get to vlog, and I hope you stick around long enough to see me complete the vlog, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. I need to stop saying bye like Mickey Mouse.